What's up, you guys? It's your boy Next back with another video. In today's video, basically what happened was this lady went on a first date with a guy and he took her to the Cheesecake Factory. He was nice to her, be a gentleman to her, took her to the Cheesecake Factory. She felt like she was too good. She looked too good for the Cheesecake Factory. It's embarrassing. Bro, let me just show y'all the video for y'all to understand what I'm saying. This video is honestly, it's crazy, bro, the mentality of some of these women out here. And I won't say all, because I did ask about 9 different girls that I know, my friends or family, things of that aspect around our age, and they all said if a guy took them to the Cheesecake Factory, they would go. So that shows you not all women think like this, but there are a lot of women who do think like this. Let's get into the freaking video, yo.
Let me just get the door for you. Okay.
Look, he being a gentleman. Let me get the door for you.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. You're not this far. Yes. Would you want me to open the door for you? Look. Are you? You're recording me? Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. What's the problem with that? This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
Alright, I'm not trying to be mean on this channel, but come on, bro. You're not an ugly woman. You a beautiful woman, but you're not all that in a bag of chips. You're not, bro. I done seen, like, yesterday when I was outside, I done seen like 4 or 5 different girls that look way better than you. Facts, bro. Probably around your age and younger than you and older than you. Like, come on, you don't look that good. You beautiful, don't get me wrong, but you not the baddest bee in the world. You not Halle Berry in her prime. You not freaking Beyonce. Like, what? Bruh, let me continue the video, man.
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them. Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it. Yeah. Come on, get up, going in the car. Yeah, we going to talk about it.
Stank attitude. This is a chain restaurant.
Oh, okay. So, yes, let's talk about it. So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right? I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting.
Stank attitude, because I get courted. Oh my God. One thing that I hate, well, I'm not going to say I hate women like this, but one thing that I just hate being around is 2 different types of women. Women with stank attitudes and women that just like are mean people. I hate that junk. Like, I get courted when you
her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right? Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do. I agree.
Yeah, and he's doing that. Like, you can see, you can't see what type of car he got, but he got 2 sunroofs. You know, for off the bat, he got a nice car. That's probably a $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 car. He probably got his life together to have the car that they're sitting in. You feel me? A lot of these women, like, one thing I seen Austin Dunn, I think that's his name. I follow him. I follow his YouTube journey because he helped motivate me as a man. But he said this a bunch of times, that he's skeptical on taking girls on dates because a lot of these girls just be using us for dates. So in my limited life, I took 4 girls on dates, and only one of them I didn't smash. And you know what's crazy? The one that I was like being a super gentleman for, that's the one I didn't smash. The other 3, I didn't treat them like crap. Like, I still took them out. I was polite to them. I was respectful to them. But I didn't like be a super gentleman. But the one that I was a super gentleman, I didn't smash or nothing. I'm not saying if you take a girl out, you're obligated to smash. No, I'm not saying that. Point is, the one time in my adult years that I was a super gentleman to a girl, she didn't really mess with me like that. But when I just was normal and chilling, the other 3 girls I smashed that night. Like, it's just the truth. It's crazy.
I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done. I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean, and then Cheesecake Factory.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too.
Respectful.
I expect her to be cooperative.
Cooperative.
And at least, you know, what did I do that wasn't cooperative? Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that. I mean, it's too early for that. Okay. I can respect that.
I get that.
I can respect that. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. Just we're not again. Maybe we're not there yet. Okay. And then, but I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to.
And he waited for her. I'm not sure. He gonna say it in this video, but he waited for her for an hour. So basically, he scheduled their date for 4 o'clock. And at 4 o'clock, she wasn't ready. Okay, sometimes girls do that. He waited for her for a full hour to get dressed. Like, I'm not waiting for nobody. That's one thing I hate doing with a passion. Like, I'm patient when it come down to building things, my goals. I don't waste time, but I'm patient. But when it come down to waiting on other people, bro, I hate waiting on people. Even my sister know that. Like, if my sister need to go somewhere, she need me to drive her somewhere, I let her know, look, I'm leaving at this time. If you're not ready at this time, I gotta go. Like, it's just, I hate that with a passion. And he was a gentleman. He wasn't rude about it. He waited for her. He opened the door for her. He, like, you feel me? She feel like she too good for this.
But I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman. But I got myself all made up. There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right? Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, well, look at my planner where we were gonna go originally. See, now that's where we should have went already, right there. Call him. No. What do you mean no? See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right? But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
Yeah, but men that got his shit together, they don't got time to be waiting for you for an hour. So if he decides to actually do that, he's being nice. He's giving you the benefit of a doubt, and you don't even appreciate that. One girl that I was talking to at the beginning of the year, I talked about her in my previous videos. She moved to Arizona. That's one of the reasons why we stopped talking. We was gonna stop talking regardless because I didn't want to take it further. But one thing that I did like about her, when I first met her, I met her on Instagram. You feel me? She lived in the next town over. She DM'd me. She was just like a flame emoji to one of my rap videos. We ended up talking, chat. You feel me? She slid in my DMs, and then I actually shot my shot. So I took her out on a date. Nothing fancy. I took her to Mincasitas first, and then I took her to the movies, and then we went to putt after, and then after we went to her crib, and we got it on. You feel me? But the point is, when I was taking her out, she wasn't acting stank. She didn't have a snarky attitude. She was like, I could pay. She was offering to pay one, which I didn't let her because, I'm a man. I don't let girl. I always pay if I take a girl out. But the point is, she was appreciative. I appreciate. At the end of the night, she was like, thank you for taking me out. I had a lot of fun. We should do this again. That made me want to take her out again. And guess what? The very next week, about like 7 days later, I took her out again somewhere else. We had fun, had a nice little date. You feel me? That made me, stuff like that. When you move like that as a woman, be appreciative, that makes the guy want to do stuff for you even more. But when you sitting out around acting like you too good for this, you too good for that, snarky attitude, acting like you're doing him a favor by going on a date with him, like you're not doing me a favor. We decided to get to know each other. It's mutual agreement.
And that is not possible. And that's why I'm saying, invite you up into my apartment. And that is not possible. And that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing.
If you gonna not value my time, make me wait for you for a full hour, why should I take you to the nicest restaurant out here to give you a free meal? Like, what? I want to know if y'all seen this video. It was a girl, basically. There was a guy who hollered at her a couple days before. She decided to give him a chance because she was bored that day. So he was like, yo, he invited her to go get a drink at this local bar. Just a drink. He literally said that, I just want to get a drink real quick, get to know each other. I'm not trying to really do anything else. So when they go out, she expects him to pay. So she ordered like 3 big old entrees of clamshells, whatever they call, and she ate them. You feel me? Those junks came up to a lot of money, and he was aggravated because he was like, look, we only came out to get one drink. We wanted to get to know each other real quick. I don't got a lot of time. And he ended up leaving, which salute to that guy. But shorty was mad that he ended up leaving because he realized that, oh, this girl is just trying to use me for a free meal. That's one thing that honestly I've realized. That one girl that I took out, the fourth girl, and I didn't end up smashing, guess what? I ended up realizing she was just using me for a free meal, and she was bored that day. She ain't have nothing else better to do, so she was like, I'll go out with this dude. But she really wasn't interested in me. That's why I never hit her up again. None of that. She never hit me up again after I took her out. I didn't even take her to the movies. I took her out to eat at this Spanish restaurant, which was pretty good. It wasn't expensive. I only spent maybe like $60 on both of our meals, and my meal was more expensive because I like to eat. You feel me? But this junk is crazy. You too good for the Cheesecake Factory.
As your restaurant is Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I told you twice. It wasn't that late. We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be.
Places like Aria, you show up late to your reservation, then you probably not gonna get a new spot, especially depending on where you at, the day of the week. Like, you got a reservation, that's your time. You feel me?
I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there, and while we're in the parking lot. I'm waiting for a reservation. We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, equivalent to that? I literally you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
You don't look that
I will die.
You don't.
That's embarrassing. Listen, as I said, I have very specific.
It's embarrassing to go to the Cheesecake Factory. She really thinks she the queen or something.
Certain expectations. Or down. Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations. Or down. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Respectfully.
I'm gonna just drop you off at home. Oh no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. So you just want to call it a
tell
night?
you to walk your ass home.
Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this? I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm with him.
I want the parking space. If I don't feel respected, I'm not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
I'm with him.
Yeah, one thing that men value is respect, bro. If you don't respect me, I'm not going out. You clearly didn't respect this man all his time. You wanted to go to a super fancy restaurant for you could stunt on the hoes on Instagram. You felt like you was too good for this, that, and the third. You felt like you was the baddest girl in the world. One, you're not. Just because you look good. Women are generally beautiful creatures. That's how God made y'all. You feel me? So you may be a beautiful girl, but you not Beyonce. You not Halle Berry in her prime. You feel me? Like, you acting like you freaking, I don't know, Ariana Grande. You're not, bro. And I feel like even them, if they man took them out to Cheesecake Factory just to eat, I don't even think they would have a problem. I don't know them, so I don't know. But like, come on, bro. you not too good for the Cheesecake Factory. Take her home. He right.
I'm with him.
He said, I'm not going with you for the rest of the day.
I mean, you are serious. You really need me.
Stick your face up off the floor.
Look, now she tight. She ain't get what she wanted.
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure
you're willing to compromise? You're not compromising with the bill, though. He's paying 100%, and he was willing. If you would have been a respectful, kind woman, he said he was willing to take you out to that fancy restaurant. He literally said that. Like, I'm sure if she would have approached the situation differently, she was like, look, I appreciate you taking me to Cheesecake Factory. I know I was late. Is it possible we could go somewhere else? Like, whatever restaurant she decides to throw out there, it's up to you, but is it possible we could do this, because I'd rather this restaurant? If she would have did that politely, the guy, he seems like a nice guy. I'm sure he would have been like, you know what, yeah, we could go to that restaurant instead of the Cheesecake Factory. But she had a stank attitude about it. The Cheesecake Factory, you see this, I'm too good for the Cheesecake Factory. Oh my god, bro.
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one. So, I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
Salute that man. He wasn't disrespectful or nothing. If I was in that situation, I wouldn't have been super disrespectful, because I don't believe in that. But I would have been like I just would have been like, you gotta go, bro. Let me just take you home. You doing too much. And then the girl probably would have went off on me. You know how these women be. I just would have took her home, because it's like, yo, bro. Like, I'm not even saying no more. Let's continue.
Alright, whatever. Well,
good job.
Look at her face. She tight.
I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's good for her.
This has to be a skit.
I understand where you're coming from.
This has to be a skit.
Nope, it's not.
Listen,
Let's see what this lady say.
I'm with him, but this has to be a skit. This has to be a skit. Unless she was doing this live. What are y'all's thoughts?
The lady don't even know what to say, bro. Whoever this channel is that had, because I've been wanting to react to this freaking video, but I couldn't find the full video online until today. So subscribe to her channel. Her channel is Tabitha. But let's talk about this real quick, bro. If you going out with a girl and she got a stank attitude, she a lot of these women, they act like they're doing you a favor by going on a date with you. You're not doing me a favor. First of all, I'm paying for you. Technically, I'm doing you a favor, and I don't mind paying for you, because I'm a man. It's a mutual agreement. We're supposed to be getting to know each other. But you not just trying to use me to get a free meal. You just trying to, like, you not valuing my time. You made me wait for you. First of all, any girl that don't value your time, don't value the effort you putting in to show her you could be comfortable, to show her you're a gentleman, that you care about how she feel, whatever. Any girl that don't value you, you need to get rid of. I'm glad that he just was like, you know what, you don't respect me. You think you too good for this, that, and the third. You could go home. And you see her face after she went from the stink face to the disappointed face, like, oh, I thought this was gonna go differently. Like, she tried to expose this dude on TikTok or whatever platform she posted it on, expose him for a bunch of people to roast him, and that ended up backfiring. Like, I seen a couple YouTubers like react to this, and they was saying the same things I'm saying it in a different way. You feel me? Like, it's crazy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this video, and peace, y'all.